G'day guys, my name is Silent. You're watching Silent's Gaming Corner. Today we're getting back into DeRail Valley. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and with that, let's get into it. G'day guys, and welcome back to the next episode of DeRail Valley. I hope everyone's doing well, and if not, I hope your day-night gets a lot better. So, for this episode, before we go and collect ourselves a job, we got to go get an upgrade. Now that we're down here at the harbour, we need to go get ourselves a DE6, now that we've unlocked it, and before we obviously go and select any jobs. So, let's go find the roundhouse. We'll get ourselves a DE6. Alright, I think it's down here somewhere. Yep. Alright. It's a nice sunny morning by the looks of it. Ooh, okay, what do we got? None of them. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's all lined up. Perfect. Okay, before we get going, we're gonna have to do some cosmetic surgery, I think. So let's get our comms radio out. Let's see, skin manager or repaint. Let's see. What does that look like? Nah. I want the old school, yeah. Perfect. So, for any of you that aren't familiar, obviously as it says, it's V-line skin, which V-line operates in, well actually I think it operates a little bit over south of Australia, like Victoria, New South Wales, and I think South Australia as well. So it is a freight / passenger hauling company, question mark. And I believe this is the 90s era livery. So we're going to roll with this. Alright, let's get into it. Apparently I can't teleport there. Wow, that seems a bit... Watch your head there. Alright. So let's get this, that. I believe this one. Yep, perfect. Okay. That's... Do I need to turn this on? Off? Okay. Okay, maybe I didn't hold it on enough. Fair enough. Alright. Now, I haven't had too much experience with this, so... There we go. Dash light, cab light. Don't need that. We'll turn that off. Lights we don't really need on the front and back. Get that into forward. Here's a thought. Where is... Okay, so it's down there. Alright, cool. Alright. That seemed a bit dodgy. Ooh, that's a nice sound. I don't like that window's a bit low, but I suppose that's how it is prototypically. We'll roll with that. I do like a big open window, but I mean it is what it is, isn't it? how do I actually want to do this? Because it definitely needs to be at the front. Actually, you know what? Let's look at it on the main line. Oh, listen to that. Because obviously we're going to want this one on the front, and eventually we're going to have to find a second one, so that way we can have it back. That way, no matter which direction we're facing, we're always going to be at the front of the loco, rather than having to look backwards all the time. Alright, get some air set up. Alright, sweet. Now we have to go grab our other locos and do some stuff with that. We'll split them up when we get to them. Excuse me. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Yep, that's a little squeaky. Don't need you lot on it anymore. Alright. So now we need to go put two of them away. I think we'll keep these first two since these are facing that direction. And we'll put the other two away and get rid of them. That way, no matter which direction we're facing, we're always going to be at the front of a loco. Alright, let's get some air. Alright, now we need to go straight, so we'll throw you. You're good, and you're good, awesome. I'm pretty sure there's a space that we can go and throw them out of the way. Do some switching maneuvers. Actually, we can just highball it. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping the D6 will be at the very least equivalent to two DE2s, but without knowing the proper specs, I honestly don't have a clue, so we're just going to roll with that. And if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, well then it doesn't. It'll be lessons learned. But this is definitely going to be interesting to see. Ooh, Tonka trucks. We can go a little bit faster. Now we did spend quite a bit of money a couple of episodes ago to unlock the DE6, which in and of itself the license costs like 200 grand. But before you could buy it, you needed to get another license as well, which I think was about 20. So we ended up in like 220,000, which left us with 13,000. But thankfully, in the last episode, yeah, in the last episode, in order to get down to the harbour, to a place where hopefully it was going to spawn, we did manage to make, I think it was a little over 100 grand, which is awesome, so we got some money to spare. Alright, that'll do. So actually, how much have we got? Ooh, 150. Perfect. That's definitely gonna get us on our way. Alright, so now we need to push forward. So actually what I might do that, and we'll operate from this one. Just to, you know, make things a little easier. I mean, hopefully along the way we can pick up a second DE6, which would be awesome. And I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do to unlock the slug as well, or a dummy unit, if you will. Should be really good. Alright, I'm gonna go a little faster. So we'll shove these first two locos into there and get them out of the way. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, clear the throat. And now that I think about it, I think I have to service them too as well. I don't know if I'll do that heat down here or somewhere else. I'm not too sure. Might see if we can get a job that'll at least either A, get us to the steel mill, which has servicing units on the main, or something. I don't know. We'll have to, see how that works out. Alright, so they are there. Yes, okay. Let's just unhook that. May I? Please, sir. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, do that. Teleport to that. Get caught up on the stairs. Alright, let's do that, yep, alright. Back into this. Alright, let's get these put away. Since we don't need them anymore. Hopefully. I'm probably going to eat my words on that. Alright. Leave you lot here. Alright. Actually, no, we want you on. Turn everything off. Make sure that is on. Let's hit that. And do the same on here. That. Cool. Alright. Now we need to line ourselves back up. Now how do I want to do this? I think we'll do it from this logo. So I need to cut you back in. That should be all. Perfect. Alright, now we just need to get these hooked up and we're good to go. But yeah, we've still got a fair amount of fuel and oil and sand, so I think we'll definitely be good to go on that. Until we're not. Yeah, let's go, there's a bit more. hopefully we can find ourselves some favourable jobs. Nice, beautiful sunny day. Now I guess what I probably should have, I suppose, maybe not. Well, I might get out and check just in case. Make sure the couplers are all set properly. You know what I just thought of? Can I? Thank you. Oh, okay, good. No, it is good. I was a bit worried that that one would be facing the wrong way. Alright, cool. They're all set. Easy does it. Alright, now we don't need you, so we'll cut you out. Coupled and coupled, awesome. Get you attached to that. Grab you to that. Open you. Open you. Now, to find the cut-off. Is there a cut-off in this? Yep, that's that one there. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a pity that don't work. Okay, let's close you, because that's annoying. And we'll open up these windows for air, because why not? Alright, now we can set back. Bugger it. We'll get it going. Alright, reverse it that way. Take you off. And we'll set back a bit. Going the wrong way. Oh, make sure I set these back properly. No, not that one. Okay, they're good, they're not. So we'll set back a little bit and we'll go find ourselves a job. Nope. There we go. Oh, geez, there's a lot more loco with this one, isn't there? Crouch is a little too much and standing up's a little too much. I think that's going to allow for some fun times, isn't it? Some nice engine sounds. Aha.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's a pretty bad roof. Where are we? I really wish that was a bit higher. That way we could just stand here and look straight out. So, I mean, there's no seats here to sit in to actually bring your eye down to that level. So it kind of would be good, but I mean, prototypical, isn't it? I think we might actually stop here. Because I don't know which jobs we're going to get and which yards we need to get them from. So, wait, there it is. Alright. Oh, there's a good selection here. What is that one? Goods factory in town. I don't think I can get that one actually. What about that one? Yeah, maybe not that one. Actually, where's that one too? Iron ore. Where's that? IMV. Nah. What else we got? Oh, perfect. Let's take that one. Let's not take that one. I don't think I can do that one either. Oh boy. You know what? Let's just do an easy one. One that I know we can definitely do. E110, alright. Now, I believe that is this yard. Yes, it is. Alright. So, E110, where? Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Okay, so it's this one here. Alright. Why did I do that? I want that track. So that one's lined up. That one's not. That one is. This one isn't. Perfect. We're all lined up. Hopefully. Actually, you know what? Let's operate from this end. Yep, sweet. Alright. Let's just at least make it a little easier for hooking up. Going to D5I. I bet you have us. Oh no, okay, no, I've got it all right this time. Good. The last few times I screwed that pooch.
Indeed.
At least a lot easier getting out of the harbour now. Got a lot more power. Alright, a little bit of air. We'll stop just short and double check the couplers, make sure they're ready. Do it. Okay, ready. And ready. Perfect. Coupled and coupled. Alright. Let's get these hooked up. Get the air going. Actually, I better make sure that this is the correct one. CFF291. Yes, it is. Awesome. Let's get the handbrake off. Go down the land to check everything. Empty that for no reason at all, other than shits and giggles. Alright. So this should all be still connected. Yep. Alright. Now we've got to cut that out and go to the front. Cut that back in. Release the air, throw that into forward. Now everything should still be set up to go, so let's get into it. Just ease the power into it. Oh wow. Definitely notice the power difference. I suppose it ain't too bad. I mean, we can walk around and get better view of where we're going, so that's, I guess, pretty good. Looks like it's coming into night time as well, so maybe I will do that. I will do it that way. Not sure what all that was, but okay. So I guess it's going to be also interesting with a much more powerful loco is learning the braking and stuff like that. With because obviously it's going to be much better at braking. Plus we've also got dynamic brakes to play around with as well. So it's going to be interesting. Let's just do this. Up and down. That doesn't work too well. Unless, yeah, okay. Stand right up against the wall and that'll work, but that looks a bit janky, to be honest. And good, we've still got everything. Alright, let's add a little bit of power. So we do have, what is it? 350 ton. Now let's go a little more power. Listen to that diesel engine roar. Add some more power since we are actually dropping in speed. And we still are. There we go. Now we're climbing. Climbing rather easily too. We're in notch 3-ish, I think. So that's actually pretty good. So it's going to be rather interesting to see how two of these go. I can only really imagine the pulling power we'll have with that. Alright, now we shouldn't have to worry about aligning any switches along the way because that should already be set. Let's back off a bit. We don't want to go too quick, especially along this section. It gets a little dicey. Yeah, okay, alright, let's go back into notch 1. Because now we're slowing down a little bit too much. I mean, once we get out of this little section, we can open her up a bit. Definitely around this section we can open her up, and this one here, and really test out how she goes. We're still slowing down, more power. Put the high beams on. Geez, there's a lot of cab to move around. Are we going up or are we going down? Are we hovering? We're slowly going up. Putting a little bit of stress on the consist, but I think it should be good as long as it doesn't go red. Let's back off one notch and see what happens. Actually, let's back off 2. Because we don't want to go faster than what's coming up. Which is now. I mean, 45 is still pretty comfortable. 44. Yep, definitely getting dark. Need like a half crouch or something, because that's the full crouch is too much. At least that cab light's in a good position. Alright, let's just more power. Geez, it's either too much or not enough. Which I guess is probably a good bad thing. Give it a little bit more, since we're now in the 70 zone. Stare at that wall. What is that sound? Why is that sound? Back up a little bit. A little bit more. Don't want shit to be derailing now, do we? I mean, we really want to earn that money and that bonus. So I'm pretty sure if stuff turns up damaged, you'll have to pay for that. So let's... oh yes. Those are spicy numbers. Alright. Get them back in the green. Where are we? We're there. Okay, cool. So I think we're just about out of the spicy section. Alright, let's add a little more power. Here's a thought. That sounds a little dodgy. Geez, the DE2 sounds a lot better. Can't see nothing back there. Gotta admit, the engine sounds do sound quite nice. I have seen an engine sound mod up on Nexus for the DE6, but I haven't actually had a look to see what it sounds like and if it's actually worth getting. Because the DE2 sounded pretty shite. Hence why I don't use them. And we're gonna have to slow down very soon. We don't want to be hitting these switches too quickly, otherwise things will go south really fast. shave off some more speed. Perfect. Don't know why I'm looking back because I can't see shit. So one more set. Yep. Now I wonder where the maintenance things are at what is it? Factory in town. Factory in town? Nope, that's not it. There we go. Goods factory in town. My bad. I mean, I've probably seen them. I've never really paid attention to them. But I guess we'll find out. Alright. Cool. Actually, there's a thought. Have I got a straight run through steel mill? I didn't check that. I mean, those ones should be good, but these ones is what's going to be the question. And again, I can't see. Okay, you're good. You're not. Yeah, okay, cool. That should give us a straight run through. Hopefully, in theory. We really need to bleed off some speed. I guess I should have seen that coming, since that is actually a downhill. And I guess we do have 350 ton pushing us downhill too. Now, if memory serves me correctly, I am going to have to flip a switch somewhere around here to come through down here, because we didn't enter out that way. So I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to have to try and... yeah, that's useless. Actually, maybe if I... no, I'm going the wrong way. I think it's that one. Bet you I'm wrong. Beautiful. Alright, where are we? There. So I wonder what 11,000. I wonder what the bonus is going to be. I reckon we'll probably get about 30 grand from this, maybe. I mean, anything more than 11,000 is going to be good, but hopefully we'll get about 30. That'll push us a little bit closer to the 200 grand mark. kind of actually hear the turbo, which is cool. One would think that it'd have a bit more of a pronounced sound, but I mean, hey, I don't often stand next to the real thing, so I don't know realistically how pronounced the turbo sound is. Wonder if someone's made a mod for a blower valve. That way we get the that'd be kind of dope. Although that's not very prototypical, but that'd be bloody cool. Alright, we are going to have to start slowing down in about 1.8k. But I mean, we're not really over speeding or even doing the speed limit as it is, so, and what is that? That's 90k. Mind you, we are making the distance pretty quickly, so that's pretty good. I think we are kind of slowing down. Might just, yeah, we'll lose some speed. I mean, we've got plenty of time to bloody play around here. We've got a 50 coming up in less than a K, so we'll slow it down to under 50. 50 or under. We are more or less on level ground, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I think coming up to Goods Factory is an incline, so we might have to add some power at some point. But we'll get to those tracks when we get to them. I think this is our switch up here, which we should be good to go. If not, shenanigans. Perfect. Let's add a little more air. So that way we're not stressing the consist too much. Perfect. Just one notch. Two notches. Now we're losing speed, gaining speed. What are we doing? Losing speed at a low rate. Actually, how close are we? I've got to admit, it's actually not too bad really with that, 'cause I mean, moving around the cab is pretty good. but it would be nice to be able to sit here or something and be able to look out and still have access to all the controls. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Since we are very slowly gaining speed, so I feel like we can get away with this. And oh, I got it right. I got it right. That's probably going to be a first for a couple of episodes that I've actually gotten it right. So I'm going to make a prediction here. With the bonus, I reckon we're going to get between 30 and 45,000, including bonus. We'll see how close I am. I mean, we should just be able to drift in now. Jesus. Wait. Perfect. Now we need to find out where we're going. D5I. I'm pretty sure that's the D guard over there. Probably wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Ah, there's the servicing. Good to know, good to know. We'll probably do that in the next episode. Before we get a job. Might actually just slow right down since we are in the yard. Can't see shit. I don't know how far I need to go, so we'll just wing that. Oh god, oh my god. Maybe I will look for a mod for that. That's hideous. Oh boy. Oh, I think that should probably do it. Come to a gradual stop. That'll do. Oh, I can't see, can't see. Still can't see. Yeah, I think we definitely did that. Alright, so to start with, we definitely need to flick that over. And what are we going for again? D5I. So I'm assuming that's going to be to the left. Nope. It's right here. So you are set. You are also set. You are not. And I think we need to do this one. Nope. We're good on that one. Yes, we are. Awesome. Oh, look at that, just in time for daylight. Alright. Do that. Throw you into reverse. Hideous horn. And let's set back. I mean, I've got to admit, those engine sounds do sound pretty good. especially that turbo. Let's bleed off a little speed. There we go. Gotta admit, that looks pretty cool. Seeing it snake its way back into there. Can't see. Wish there was a door here. Or that window is a little taller. Here we go, this works. Nah, that's just not good. I think that could be considered in. So, brakes ahoy. Alright, yep, that should be in. Handbrake on. Turn that off. Do that. Forward just a little bit, just to make sure that the train is actually detached. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go and hand this in and see how close my guesstimate was. There it is. Pull this out. Oh god, I was way off. I was way off, but I guess money's money. Especially, and yeah, every little bit counts, doesn't it? Oh, there's some servicing here too. Interesting. What does it do? Water, manual service. Oh, okay, fair enough. What does this one do then? Where is it? Here. Okay, I'm guessing there's different points for different things. Good to know, good to know. Well guys, that is where we're going to call it for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and if you like what you're watching, hit that subscribe button for future content. And with that, I will see you next video.
Bye, have a great time.